Okay, so I've been asked several times about this particular piece of machinery. Now, what this is a New Holland 1049 Super balewagon or stack cruiser. Was bought brand new in, I believe, 73. Is either 73 or 75, one of the two. Anyways, it's got a 4-speed. It's what do they call that? The M45 or something like that. And it's just hooked up to a 361 industrial Ford motor, which is just an FE block on crack, I guess you could call it, for those of you that know what an FE block is. It's like an FE block on crack, you know, heavier main webs and better cooling and thicker jackets, yada 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 yada. Anyways, pop click, pop click. But this is not the original motor. The original motor actually went up. Well, it didn't go up. Come to think of it, it didn't die at all. It ran good. But we had too high of a concentration of water in it, and so what happened is it froze and it cracked the block. And so we ended up getting another one. This motor actually came out of a UPS truck. Same motor as was in it. It's just a 361 industrial, just not the motor that came in it brand new. That motor was actually really in good shape. But I do not know how many hours are on it. I do know that they rate these at like 195 horse, but I also know that you can do about 70 in high range fourth gear, 65, 70, and you can smoke the tires, believe it or not. Well, let me qualify that. Not exactly smoke the tires, but you could chirp them. Anyways, always been pretty impressive. Roman always laughs at me because he said it's the coolest thing in the world to watch this thing driving through the field. You know, it's got so much body roll, it's not even funny. Weighs about 12 ton empty, I believe. Or is that 10 ton? Anyways, and you can put about, well, I guess it depends on the bales. It holds, let me think now, 3, 6, 9, 12, and 12 and 9, so 12 times, I think it's like 130 bales or something like that. I can't remember right offhand, but, and at 100 and up to, I mean, we don't really bale anything over about 110 pounds a bale, 110 to 120, so, I don't know, for some reason that 12 tons is sticking in my head. I think that's what it hauls. I don't, you know what, to be honest, I can't remember right offhand. I should know all this stuff, and it comes to me as I use it, but to be honest, I can't honestly just remember. So, pretty bare bones. You in here, there's the cab. There's where Mom hit her head in the windshield. Yes, there's not a single windshield of ours that doesn't have a crack on it. I don't know why. But simple fuel gauge, speedometer. Got anybody that gets in this thing usually goes, oh my god, what do I do? Because there's so many levers, you know. You got your start stop, your automatic ties up and down, and then your bale loader that you've actually got to be running this while you're loading so that you hit it so that that chute there picks up the bales and it goes on to the first table. And your push out feet and load rack, and then your first table, second table down here. And then of course your high low range, and then simple 4-speed, just 1, 2, 3, 4, and reverse. Now we're not gonna drive this thing right now because obviously it's not haying season. But you will, if you stay tuned, get to see this thing in action. Probably not much highway use anymore. We don't do too much haying out away from the ranch. But we definitely use it a lot on the fields around here. And it's a lot of fun to drive, and I'm hoping it'll be just as much fun for you to watch. So stay tuned for that thing in action.